Alright, back with another installment of Retro Achievements for the Castlevania I on the NES. This time around, I'm going to start with the stages 7 to 9 achievements. I'm just going to start with this first one here, Ace of Hearts 3. Complete 7 through 9 using just a vampire killer. Or, no, without using the vampire killer. Sorry. So for that, I plan on just using the boomerang, getting the boomerang on stage 4, and hopefully get the multipliers and just use that. I found that to be the best weapon for 7 to 9. Mainly because it has a longer range. Plus, the biggest issue is conserving hearts, right? Because if you run out of hearts with that trying to get that achievement, then you're done. Because if you get any more hearts, you have to use your whip on the candles, and then you fail the achievement. So you don't want to run out of hearts. And the boomerang allows you to hit multiple candles. So if we're doing a run like that, it's best to use, I think, the boomerang, because you can get more hearts out of the candles with just one boomerang rather than having to use multiple. Yeah, this achievement and I think the speedrun achievement. I think you have to get to the mummies with 400 seconds or more on the clock. Those two, I think it'd be easier just to start like this from the beginning, because the speedrun one too. Because if you start with just the basic whip and no sub weapons, it's really hard to get through that fast enough. I mean, I'm sure you could, but again, I'm not a speedrunner, so I'm just gonna do whatever's easiest for me. Even if it means having to go through these first 6 stages again. I mean, it only takes like 5 minutes, so. No, I mean, speedrunners anyways, they don't die, so they are carrying over from the previous stages. Oh, I don't want that. Because you can get a boomerang in stage 8, I think, but you can't get it without using the whip. So that'll void the achievement. So basically you have to get it here and then just carry it over. The real challenging achievement is the no point achievement. That one, I have figured out a way to do it not having to start over, so, which is good. I have a feeling that one I'm going to fail a lot until I get it. Whoa. That was close. So if I had to start over from the beginning every time I failed that achievement, that would start to get a little tedious, but that one I figured out how to do it by starting fresh at stage 7, so I'm not worried too much about that. It is still a hard achievement though. I really looking forward to doing that one for real, though. But I think I have a fairly decent strategy. It's just the birds on stages 7 through 9 can be very unpredictable. So you can't just assume that they're going to do what you think they're going to do. Deuces. Go away. Okay, here we go. So now, from here to the mummies, I cannot use my whip. I gotta remember that. Stick it in my head, because it's really easy to just... because you're so used to using the whip, and then all of a sudden you can't, so... Why? How can you just give me some hearts, man? Let's see if I can make this guy despawn. He always does that. You know, he's being a jerk. Alright. Hey, this one has a big heart, so I want to get that. And this first one here has a big heart. Now here's a trick that helps, especially with the no point achievement, is despawning these birds. Like, this one, just get him right there, and as soon as he starts moving, well, I messed that up. Never mind, but hopefully I get it right when I actually have to do it. So you get him on the screen, and as soon as he starts to fly, you gotta get off the screen like that. See? So now he despawns. That one too. This one's a little bit trickier. You have to kind of stand right at the top of the stairs, and when he starts to fly, you have to go down the stairs onto the platform. Like that. And there, see, he despawns too. That's really important for the no point achievement. Because again, those birds are like they're like the bats. If you hit them with just your body and kill them, you get points for it. So yeah, it's very tough. And I think heart here, yeah. Alright. This part, the easiest part of the level, just walk straight. And if this guy is nice, he won't hit you. Oh, he's being a jerk. Alright. Here's another bird you want to despawn. There's a heart here. Yeah, see, this is where the boomerang comes in handy against those guys. Again, just despawn the birds. It's good practice for the point achievement. You gotta hit him really fast. Okay, so far so good. I don't know if there's hearts here. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, there we go. So see there, I used one heart, but I got 2 in return. That's where the boomerang kind of comes in handy. I think, I don't know about this one. Yeah, that's a small heart. Same thing. This one is a little bit trickier to despawn, but you can't move too far to the left. Come on, buddy. There you go. This one's a little bit easier because you have more room to move. that saves hearts too when you don't have to bother killing them. So there you go. Ow. Don't die. Alright, almost there. Alright, this is the last stretch. Alright. Now I do have to kill the mummies, actually. I forgot about that. Okay. So yeah, I probably should have got more hearts, but if the quick kill trick works... Oh, I just wasted that. That was dumb. Alright, well. I got one back here. Okay, what you want to do is try to get these guys almost on top of each other. And then when they're on top of each other, they take a lot more damage for some reason. And you can quick kill them, especially with the triple shot. Hopefully this works. Oh, crap. Oh, that was close. Woo! Okay. There we go. I almost thought I was going to fail that one. Alright. Yeah. I was thinking I just had to get to the boss. But no, you do have to kill the boss too, without the vampire killer. So that's where the boomerang... I think only the boomerang can do that quick kill, but you can also use the potion, the holy water. If you stand on top and you get them together, you can kind of do the same thing. It just takes, I don't know how many. It might take more like 8 or so. So you probably need some more hearts. But using a boomerang, you only need like probably 5 at the most in the triple shot to kill him really quick like that. Alright, so that's that achievement done. Complete 7 through 9 without using vampire killer. Alright. Well, I got that on the first try, so that's good. Alright. I think what was I gonna go for next? Yeah, this is the hard one. I think I'm going to leave that one for last, just because I think I want to practice a little bit more before I try it for real. This one, yeah, I haven't even tried to do it yet, so I'm going to leave that one for now. Okay, probably going to do the Godspeed Paladin 3. Complete 7, 8. And reach the boss, not kill the boss, just reach it, having 400 seconds or more. That one's not going to be too much of an issue. I'm just going to use the same tactic, using the boomerang. You just got to move faster. But with the whip, it makes it easier. Yeah, this one, I don't know. I haven't tried this one, but it shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. Taking no damage. But anyways, I'll just start with the speed run. Get to the boss with 400 seconds or more. Let's start over. Like I said before, the speed runs in this game are actually pretty lenient. You know, they're not like record pace, record-setting pace type of speed runs. Because there's also a subset for Contra that I was checking out, and there's some speedrun achievements that are literally like you have to get within 30 seconds of the world record. I just don't think I can do those. I mean, with enough practice, but I don't know if I want to. So. I think I timed myself on Contra, and I think the best I've been able to get so far is like 18 minutes. So I'm nowhere near it. find this game has a much easier learning curve when it comes to the speed run. Contra's pretty, it's tough, because that game is like, it's very unforgiving. Alright, let's just go. Contra's one game where I feel like the faster I try to go, it's the worse I do. And because this is a more slower paced game in general, you know, I mean, you don't really move fast in this game. It's not like a, you know, twitch shooter or anything. I think it's a little bit easier to speed run a game like this when it's not as fast and frantic. Okay, so now gotta get the boomerang again. Yeah, so this is another instance where if I don't get the achievement, like if I get to the boss, the mummies, with less than 400 seconds, I'm just gonna have to start over from the beginning, because I don't really think I could do it like from a fresh start, no upgrades, no sub-weapon. I think it'd just be too hard. I'll probably waste more time trying to do it that way than I would by just starting the game over and just getting the boomerang again. Again, it takes time to get the boomerang in that stage 8, so you're gonna waste you know, precious seconds doing that too. So but if you already have the boomerang when you go in, then, you know, you don't have to worry about it. Getting the achievement for no points is probably one of the more harder achievements I've done on Retro Achievements. I mean, people have posted other videos like on how to do it, but I tend to try to find my own method, because I think it's easier to memorize and remember what to do when you kind of devise your own plan rather than somebody else's. Then you gotta watch the video, you gotta remember what they did, and I don't know, I think it's easier to just kind of practice your own run. I think it makes it easier to remember like what you need to do and when, because there are some, you know, you do have to memorize quite a bit on how to do that. I'll look at somebody's video, like if I'm really stumped, but I try to kind of figure out my own plan of attack. All right, here we go. Goes. I forgot not to hit that guy. Bird, go away. Oh man, I lost a lot of health. Yeah, you see, I'm not that good at speedruns. I'm already messing it up. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Please don't hit me. I can't afford no more. Oh. Darn it. Might be too slow. Ah. Ah. Go, 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 go. Alright. Yeah, see, even though I messed up quite a bit, it's still pretty lenient. Just, just keep moving, throwing that boomerang and just trying to kill the stone pillars and the birds as fast as you can. I mean, I barely got it, but still I still had about, I don't know, 2 or 3 ticks to spare, so yeah, I mean, that one isn't too bad either. So luckily it wasn't like, if it was like 380 seconds or less, then it'd be tough. I mean, I'm sure if I do it good, I could probably do 390, but I don't know, less than that would take probably a lot of practice. Okay, so I think I'll just stop with those two for now because I got to figure out which one I'm probably gonna do next. Most likely, um, mm, probably try the no damage one. That one shouldn't be too bad. And again, that's one that you can just, even if you do take damage, you don't have to start the game over. You just start back at stage 7. You don't have to. I think all the rest of them really. Yeah, the last 3 here, I don't have to start the game from the beginning if I mess it up. So that's kind of why I saved those 3 for later and just did the 2 that I would need to start from the beginning. I just did those first to get them out of the way. So yeah, next time I'm probably just gonna just start with the no damage one and see how that one goes. So until then, have fun.